back and forth, more from Teofimo's side. You approached your father. You told him something. What is it that you told him? Because I know he was trying to like get some antics towards you, and it didn't get to you.
No, I just told him about himself. He know what I said, but he got to stop being a clown, you know? Like, everybody not with the clown antics and things like that just because he want to sell a fight. It's cool to sell a fight, but I'm not fighting. Leave me alone.
You give yourself time to reflect and appreciate how well you've done so far in your career?
No, not at all. I hate myself for it, but it's part of it. It's just part of the life.
Or appreciate it as well.
I don't appreciate it. That's why.
Right, yeah.
I don't. I think that I get butchered, and I think God punishes me a lot for it. So I'm just a punching bag to that. So one day I'll get, maybe one day, but not yet.
We appreciate you, though.
Yeah. These guys appreciate you too.
Yeah, no, it's all good. I just never got my fair share. I never did. Not once, man.
The way you look at it.
Not once. But hey, that's just my journey. I guess I just never took on Baphomet. So.
Terence Crawford never had to raise his voice. When he eventually addressed Teofimo Lopez's earlier comments, his words carried impact because they weren't driven by emotion. They came from principle, not anger or insults, but from a firm understanding of what belongs in boxing and what does not.
Gotta put respect to it. To all my brothers and sisters, I love you guys. Always salute to the power that it be above. I thank you guys. I never wanted anything to harm you guys at all. So for that, my condolences to all you guys and to the slavery and everything that's ever happened mentally.
I look at it like this. It's a prime example. When life comes at you, it'll come at you in many ways, and you gotta treat it like a champ. That's it. You gotta treat it like a champ. Tell yourself it's okay. I learned from it, and I treat it like a champ every time. So if you're going through hard times in your life, whether it's from any sports or academics or anything like that, it's okay.
Crawford's message was clear and unwavering. Trash talk has always been part of boxing, but when it crosses into racial jabs and stereotypes, it stops being promotion and begins to expose character. At that point, you're no longer selling a fight, you're revealing who you truly are.
Lopez apologized for slavery because of all of the disrespect and the racist comments he was given. Bud Crawford calling him a monkey, the N-word with the hard ER, etc., etc., etc. Who knew all Teo needed was an whooping? Well, Shakur gave him exact.
That perspective holds weight because Crawford isn't just an internet voice. He's one of the most accomplished fighters of this era. Someone who lived the grind and understands how words linger and eventually echo inside the ring.
It all of it, so you know exactly what you're doing. You tried to play that game, making them racist remarks, and I said I'm not feeling it. I don't like when Ryan Garcia did it. I'm not understanding that type of stuff at all. I stand firm on that. Well, Terence Crawford seen this after this last match when he got dominated. Shakur Stevenson put down the complete demonstration. He didn't get but one round. Terence Crawford went up. You know, they had the little situation where they was about to get into it and stuff and said, hey, they mad. It's cool when they do it. It's a problem when I do it. F them. FTO, F his daddy, F his sister, and anyone else.
Teofimo's past comments didn't exist in isolation. Over time, there were shots at black fighters, questions about why networks supported them, and sarcastic remarks about their success. None of it disappeared, it piled up. So when Teofimo spoke after the loss about punishment and reflection.
First of all, you don't joke about people's trauma. Second of all, it ain't even funny. So you know why he was doing it. He was purposefully being racist. So you get what you deserve. Teo was complaining about ESPN signing black fighters. From Devin Haney to Shakur to Shushu to Keyshawn. Ironically, they all won, and Teo is the only one that lost. They all won in impressive fashions, becoming champions, etc. Teofimo Lopez is the only one that lost in an embarrassing.
The moment carried real weight. There are lines you don't joke about crossing. People's trauma isn't entertainment. And whether you believe in karma or not, boxing has a way of answering.
But it was a hell of a night. Teo, he came and tried to do his best, but his best wasn't enough.
Yeah, and I think that's fair. I thought Teo, he came, he brought it, but you were just that much better. I was so impressed by the range control, the balance, the discipline in there. How did you feel in there?
I knew since the second round it was over. I went back to my corner. I told him, I said, I'm stronger than he is. And when I seen that, it just gave me more confidence, and it was my night.
Yeah, I mean, I thought you filled out really well, 140. You looked really strong in there, big. Is this your best weight class?
I don't know. I don't even know if I'm gonna be at 140. I have no clue. I'm gonna go back to the drawing board and sit down and scan myself. I'm gonna watch the fight, see how I like it. And
has a way of answering disrespect with reality. When fight night arrived, Shakur Stevenson didn't need words from the opening bell. He didn't just outbox Teofimo, he outthought him.
When shape you were in, you had great cardio, looked like you could have gone, 18 rounds.
I could have. That was easy. I actually was picking it up as it go, but T.O., he fought to not get stopped, so respect to him.
Wait, so respect for fighting to not get stopped?
I mean, he could have got stopped in there. It was almost over at a couple of times.
Isn't that more respect, maybe, if you...
I mean, he's a tough fighter.
Yeah.
He got power, too. Speed, too.
So that cut you opened up, that was what, precision?
That was me just being the best.
Turning feints into traps and movement into... Teofimo looked confused and frustrated, always reacting instead of leading. This wasn't about strength or toughness. It was about timing, IQ, and preparation. And
just what was it like in there? How come you didn't really feel like you could get into the rhythm as such? I mean, just your perspective on it.
Yeah, I think I was just honestly too focused on one particular objective, one particular thing, than really enjoying what I could see opening. I was catching him a lot with the body shots a lot. So I think that was one of my effective arsenals that was getting him every time. But I think just more combinations, especially finish with left hooks and stuff. I did poorly on not listening to my team. That's on me. Take it.
Shakur made a former champion look ordinary without relying on tricks. Afterward, when people connected the dots, Crawford calling out disrespect, Teofimo questioning his path, and Shakur delivering a masterclass, it felt
the sparring sessions were like what motivated me to this fight. That I was 100% sure we was gonna win. For some reason, the game plan, my son didn't do what I told him he was supposed to.
Less like coincidence and more like boxing doing what it has always done. Watching Shakur turned the fight into a live lesson. Teofimo Lopez Sr. stepped up to explain what went wrong, saying everything was...
How you gonna fight, a fight when everybody wants you to lose? You understand what I'm saying? And I don't know what happened. It just looked like all his powers were not there. Like everything was like that we planned, everything that he did in sparring, everything that we planned to do was not there.
Fine while describing a situation where nothing worked. He kept referring to sparring and drills. But when he said his son didn't follow instructions, what he was really admitting was...
Rays have lost, and they have come back, and they have done great. So, we're here, and we're gonna stay. He's still 28 years old. He's still not in his prime, and we're coming back stronger than ever. Next time, I think he's ready to go to 140. I think it's the 8th round, and he was hurt for about 2 rounds, and he let him come back. The whole plan was not to exchange with him. The whole plan was not to box with him. I guess, it worked to Shakur's benefit, and congratulations to him and to his team. And we got to move to better things, you know what I'm saying? It's not the end of the world. Regroup and come back. He's the greatest. He's one of the greatest fighters right now in the business, and let's see what happens.
That the plan fell apart the moment Shakur began thinking fast. Senior brought up media narratives and future fights. The talk got into Teofimo's head, but that also quietly revealed some...
Growing as a fighter. He's still growing as a man. He's not even at his peak yet. Let me say that again. He's not at his peak yet. The minute Shakur gets confident enough, because you heard it after when he was just like, I could have stopped him, but he started fighting back. The minute he gets confident enough, man, I'm telling y'all, he gonna stop a lot of fights. Didn't even leave first gear. This is not the best Shakur Stevenson. I'm telling you guys. I said this after the Cepeda fight. When Shakur put it all together, I'ma tell y'all when he puts it all together. When he put it all together, I promise you, it's gonna be crazy. Y'all gonna be like, oh my God. Yeah. Shakur Stevenson, Terence Crawford.
Something bigger. This wasn't a physical defeat. It was a mental one. When he said Teofimo's power didn't show up, it didn't sound like tired muscles. It sounded like hesitation. A father protecting pride more than a coach analyzing strategy. Tim Bradley stepped in and reframed everything, not arguing about who won, but highlighting how little Shakur actually had to display, calling it a warning rather than hype. Bradley compared Shakur to a young Crawford, emphasizing confidence over power.
That was beautiful. That was the one boxing lesson that you future guys, young guys and amateurs just turning pro, watch that, man. That was beautiful.
When you were watching it, did you feel right away Shakur's gonna run away with this?
Well, I kind of figured that when they said they was gonna fight each other, so I knew Shakur was gonna dominate him, but they must hype the fight up.
And noting that Shakur already sees everything, counters everything, and simply hasn't flipped the switch yet. Shakur admitted he could have stopped Teofimo but chose control, which shows the fight was managed, not merely survived, and that Teofimo's mind was overwhelmed, not his skills erased. Bomac added a
back calling shot like that. They didn't. There's not one fighter. Most of the fighters that he fought, he ended their career, or they never was the same fighter after he fought them. Just look at it, man. The last 3 guys, man, look what he did to them. The last 4 or 5 guys. Jesus Christ.
Another layer. So when you put all of this,
hear the same thing that I said about Crawford, the way Crawford said about Shakur, and how confident he is in Shakur because he's been in the ring with Shakur and he knows what Shakur can do. That's all.
Together. Now it's on you. The performance was a masterpiece and young fighters should study it, not because Teofimo failed, but because Shakur operates on another level. When you put it all together, Crawford checked the culture, Shakur answered in the ring, and everyone else reacted to the aftershock because this wasn't chaos or coincidence.